Does he know? Does he not know?
He does not know.
Oh, I don't think he watches replays. Like,
Oh my
if we
God.
time this right for the next like 6 months, he'll never know.
We just keep playing this one. Yeah, he'll never get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love that song.
Oh,
Like
God damn it.
that's one of the ones that I really liked from the 90s. And so it was like, oh, I
that
really
is
like this.
fucking gold.
Just
So
get
I'm
out the
wondering
tub
how
there,
bad our
Seymour.
copyright strike's gonna be. So
Especially on the one where you zoom down low on whoever that child was. What's going on there?
That was a Nirvana album cover. It's fine.
Yeah.
never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, just ignore it. Moving on.
Smells like teen sewage. Yeah, so welcome to Friday Fallout, everybody.
Your arms didn't go up.
They went up. You just missed
But
it.
A while
now
ago, actually.
You're too
Yeah.
busy reading a teen beat.
I was inflatable furniture.
Yeah. That was such a bad idea. I mean, like,
It
don't
so
get me wrong. Like,
was.
it still looked bad too. So don't get me wrong.
It looked
There's
bad.
no
It
perks
smelled
to it.
bad.
Yeah.
It didn't last. It popped the first time somebody sat down on it.
Yeah, there was
Whoa.
as a kid, someone had like one of the like little love seat ones or whatever, you know. Of course, like it was like one of my mom's like crackhead friends or some shit. So we go over to that place and like me and my little brother were maybe like I was maybe like 7, he was like 4 or 5, you know. So we're wrestling around and shit, and I fucking body slammed him on it and just exploded. The side blew out of it. I got my ass beat. But yeah, those things suck. That's what those should be made for, just jumping on, you know.
Yeah,
Like no one's gonna go,
breaking your
I
fall.
want to sink into this fucking waterless waterbed. Like, yeah, let me go ahead. Yeah. You know what? Let me turn my leg, and then all of a sudden it's just.
God forbid you were wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt because you were sticking to that thing.
Oh, the
Yeah.
leg hair pulls.
You know?
Forget it. That's
Yeah.
pain.
It's like you have to get your mentally right to like get out of it. You're like, you
Yo.
know, this is gonna hurt.
You look
You
like
know?
an 85-year-old man
Alright.
going from laying on the ground to standing, getting out of one of those.
No matter which way you jumped out, you thought you were going. No, your skin's pulling. Your
Yeah.
skin's pulling.
Your skin's pulling and you're going down. You're just
I-
going down.
I wouldn't expect this from anyone else. I'm not quite hitting chat yet, but Ern says inflatable furniture with the feathers and shit in it. I think that was custom.
I believe you might have stuffed your inflatable furniture with feathers.
Yeah.
I also like the fight right now between Ben and V8.
So, you know,
Bean bags were worse. Bean bags are awesome.
Yeah, we'll hit chat first real quick. Mr. Woodtucky Shine was here first. He said, cheers, y'all. Of course, snorkel, but he doesn't count. Ern says, "Blew." And then said about Urdu, and I called him doo-doo. V8 says, sup V8. Face meets talking, and I think that's Turkish.
I believe that's Urdu.
No, you're due. Delane
Your
says,
mom's do.
is here. She says, sup, y'all. Okay, Ern's done speaking Urmenu. Ben says bean bags were worse. I'm a bean bagger. I'm an average bean bagger fan. You know, casual bean bag enjoyer, if you will.
The big ones, the ones that were the size of a small sofa, but
Yeah.
you still only had one person sit in it. Yeah, those were the shit.
Yeah, I had one and Lily liked the big dog, and she fucking loved that thing. But like they had to be that weird. I didn't like the felty ones. You know what I mean? It's like
No,
spill
that fake
something on it.
velour one.
Yeah.
You talking
Like it-
futons? Do you like futons?
No, fuck futons.
I don't like futons, but I always had a futon for like,
Yeah.
maybe like the first like 20 years of my life.
For the first week, you can sleep fine in it, and then 8 days, a lump forms, and it's all over.
And that's the
For a
worst
while.
part. Everyone buys futons and they don't know any better, you know. I'm sorry, V8, what's up? Ben's here, and yeah. Sorry, I'll get back to chat in a second. But dude, that was the worst part about futons. I don't know about you guys, but I always bought the same fucking one because it was $100. No matter what year it was, wherever it
Cheap
was, it
metal
had the
frame.
bars.
No, it was $99.
99
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah, 99,
Well, if you
98.
signed up for a Big Lots rewards account, you got 10% off. Like
It was the lightest metal frame. Like
Yeah.
the futon weighed more than the mattress.
You had a
Yeah.
frame for your futon?
Yeah.
Damn,
and it had
rich
the
kid
metal
over here.
bars, you know, and then like Circle said, after like a week it starts slipping into it or whatever, you know. And that's when you get all like stoned and you try to fucking Tim the Toolman Taylor it. I don't know about you guys, but I got some like plywood and I drilled holes in it and then zip tied it to the bars so it was down the middle. And then one night I was hooking up with this chick and like, you know, going at it. Of course it's a futon, so it's rocking, you know. But then the cardboard broke and then we fell through it. Or not cardboard, but the plywood. Yeah.
Damn.
Futons, man. But that's the thing
Futons
is like
sucked.
I bought the
Yeah, see,
same
I always
one.
thought futons just turned into a full-size mattress frame.
They were a
Because
couch or they
The
were a
mattresses were so bad that they would just throw the mattress away, buy a regular full-size mattress
never
that fits
thought about
perfectly
that.
on there.
I didn't think of that either. I never had a
Oh.
frame for my
That's what
futon. I
I
That
just
was
had
makes so
the.
much fucking sense. You got the footboard, you got the headboard-ish thing,
Yeah.
you know? It's not
Vandal,
gonna,
what
right?
did you say after you fell through the futon?
Yeah,
Was there
so I
any
was like, oh
catchphrase?
shit. And then of course you
Oh.
keep going, you know.
I
But
thought it was like
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, like finish her. You know, like it would have been like, oh my, you
Did
know,
get a
like
chance to say that
she
to
said
somebody in a
that to
tent.
me, actually.
wrap it up. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Well, those stupid day beds they had in the 90s.
yeah.
What even is a day bed?
Oh,
Yeah, Anthony knows.
they
Anthony
had
knows.
it was the second bed that would come out from underneath of it, and it would like spring up.
Yo,
Had this weird. I'm like, that just seems like dangerous because the only people that ever had them were like little
Old
girls.
ladies.
Yeah,
little
that had,
girls
like,
or
a
old ladies, yeah.
sleepover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was
Oh,
half
those things are
sofa,
so
half
weird,
bed,
too.
but then
Like,
also
yeah.
half another bed. So
Right.
Is that where the cat's
Oh.
supposed to sleep?
God, it was bad.
Yeah.
They sucked.
I think
It's
they
like-
all came with that flower print comforter too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's part of that kit.
And it was that weird. It was that weird material where they sewed like the little divots in the middle all the way through, right? And so the cotton would always pull
Yeah.
away from it. So every time you had it, you had a donut fucking in a bag blanket. You know, it's like 30 fucking donuts, and
My
like you
little
know, you had to
sister
like
killed
curl
a
it up
cat
in the
in
right
that.
area.
A masculine one? I've never
No.
seen
Never
a day
seen
bed
it.
Oh no,
that
no,
was
they
built like
they
in a
do have them.
masculine
They're just
style.
like gray or khaki colored.
All right,
Like-
Elaine wants us to wrap up the '90s bed talk with some
Water beds,
No,
anyone?
hold
No,
on,
fuck
hold
water
waterboard.
beds.
on, hold on. Kentucky Shine
water
says
board.
swap meet futons, $80. It's a couch, it's a bed, it's a
It's
piece
a
of
piece of shit.
Nice catchphrase. I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Ern says, or army cot. And here's the thing, like, I was in
Fuck
the army,
Army,
but
no.
I fucking love. Shut the fuck up, Air Force. Snorkel's
Yeah.
like only the Hilton. No.
Five-star hotels in Kuwait. Fuck your cots.
But yeah, no, dude, fucking cots were. I don't know what it is. Cots are comfortable, man. It's like those
Oh
dog
my
beds.
God.
Like,
V8, the
I love
daybed
that.
looked like a couch for bondage. He's not wrong.
a trundle bed.
It's true. It really.
It's so
The
not
trundle
wrong.
is the one that's underneath of it. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
No.
That's good. Yeah.
Glad he
Ah.
clarified.
But yeah, I had a
God,
water
so
bed
many
for a little
bars
bit.
for putting handcuffs on.
Ben
I don't
had
know,
a
but that's-
water bed with
Ern
the
brings up a good point because he's talking about a sofa bed versus a futon.
Oh yeah, we called that couch bed.
Yeah,
Sofa
that's
bed
just a
metal frames
pull-out
are
Which
couch.
would you prefer?
I'd
Sofa
rather have a
bed.
pull-out couch.
Sofa
Yeah,
bed. Yeah.
sofa bed.
100%. We had one for years, and the kids. had so
Ern's
many
against you
sleepovers.
guys then. 'Cause
That's fine.
he's
Ern's
more
wrong a
futon.
He's
lot.
wrong. but
Ern
that's
wants
fine.
an army cot. Ern's very wrong.
But
The
Ern
thing
could
is
be
with
wrong.
Ern though, he's so light. He just probably floats above. Like-
Above the mattress.
he
If
doesn't
you
even
put him on a
you
goose
don't know
down,
the
he's
problems
still
with people
sinking.
that have some, substance.
when Ern
Believe
gets on
me,
the
I'd
bunk
much rather
bed, it
be
doesn't
his
even make a
size than
sound.
my size. But
Can
still,
can we address Ben having a water bed with anti-wave? Why would you have a water bed then?
A water
That-
bin.
A water bed, yes.
that waterbed thing was such a long-lasting disaster.
The
That's-
only one I ever knew of was the one that broke in an apartment above mine when I lived in North
Everybody's
Carolina.
horror story.
How
Yeah.
nice does that have to be, though, to be like, I want a water bed, and the salesman's like, all right, I got you. And you're like, but I don't want it to move.
Yeah, I want a water bed without the moving function.
I'm gonna go to the roller skate
He
shop and
sold
be like, I
Ben
want
a
some roller
block of
skates,
ice.
no wheels.
Ben's like, it's cold, but
Block
I
of
like
ice.
it.
But
I'm gonna
that
go
was
to-
the biggest problem with waterbeds is if the heater went, you were done. It was like sleeping on a
like
frosty
when Tucky
rubber
said, had one for a
condom. It
while
was
until the heater went out.
terrible.
Well, see, okay, so in chat, we have, let's see, where was it? Ronnie Jim says futon over sofa bed. Ern's talking about that metal bar, right? That went right through the middle, right? Where it folded out and all that. And so is Steve-O. But here's the thing. You guys laid on the sofa bed wrong. You got to lay from head to toe from the armrest.
Yep. That way
That's-
it just hits the small of your back, not right down your spine.
Yeah.
We had a
My
good
favorite way to use it was to never pull it out and just sleep on the couch.
Or that, yeah.
I just, something about, because, like, here's the thing, like, being, white trash and always having old shit. It's nostalgic for me to, like walk in a trailer because you feel it. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but you guys might not understand. But sofa beds, because when you lay on them, that metal spring that always goes, every time. When you roll over, you move. You know what I mean? Like that I don't know why. That's like that's like Inya for me, you know? I don't know. But
It puts you in that mood for deep sleep.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. How was everybody's week?
Like a lullaby.
My
That
week was
11 minutes
fabulous.
of
How was
unfettered
yours,
furniture
Sui?
talk.
Yeah, we got through the furniture. Now let's get to Snorkel's wrap up of the week. How was it, man?
You're looking the wrong way.
Sorry. How
No,
was it,
there you
man? How
It was good. How was yours?
That's it? Thumbs up. Okay. You know, mine was good. How was yours?
Mine was busy and just the most wonderful week ever. I just love every bit of every moment of every day that I'm at work. It couldn't be better. And I'm with my best pals here on a Friday evening, getting ready to enjoy some 90s shenanigans, if you will. Got some fun stuff planned for tonight. I can't wait to get into it. Mr. Vandal, how was your week?
I pooped a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I probably couldn't say that on YouTube.
Was there any blood in it?
No, well, I didn't really look.
What color was it?
I'd say like a rusty color, you know?
Like a light tan,
Oh.
wasn't
Yeah.
it? It was a light tan, soft
it's
serve.
white trash, rose gold.
It was soft serve.
So the Rosetto refried beans color?
I don't eat beans. Do I look
Maybe
like a
restaurant
fucking
style.
British guy? Oh, a pip cheerio.
Refried beans, not beans.
He doesn't like any kind of. He is anti-bean.
Yep.
They were like the
Yep.
smooth
Oh, I
restaurant
mean, with
style.
a face like that, I
Best
can
bean
understand
about
it.
me is my mustache, but that's it.
If beans were a race, he would be racist. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Yeah.
He's very, very.
Let's see how many
Can't
times you could
even-
refry these
can't even
beans.
allow
Get in
other
the oven.
people
No,
to enjoy beans.
you don't
Like
fry
he hates
beans in the
beans
oven.
so much that someone else at the table with beans would cause him to be upset.
Yeah. Delane says Anthony has someone in his basement. No white man over 30 is that happy in life unless there's someone locked in his basement.
Also, that voice was definitely "I have somebody locked in my basement" voice.
I was gonna ask you, do you need to slap your mama? Like,
The fact that you haven't
I mean-
unlocked the door to the basement over here is telling them that you have me locked in the basement right now.
One of the
You
best
like
things you can
it,
do
don't
for
lie.
yourself, especially when you work for somebody who is a few hundred miles away, is accidentally leave your phone at home for the day. It's a wonderful way to spend the day.
yeah. I get
It's a
fired.
good one. I'll take it.
But yeah, as far as my week goes, no, nothing interesting. I don't think.
The only slightly interesting thing of my week was I got a license plate because I finally registered the vehicle because it expired in like October last year, the temporary tags. So I felt like it was time. You know, I don't break the law. Okay, things just happen. And I was
You know,
debating
nothing
on whether
happens.
getting a custom plate or just the black and white plate because I think it looks really cool. Colorado black plate, white lettering. And so I asked the chick behind the counter in her like 90s striped shirt, and she was like, I don't know what you're saying. Because I rambled like 2 paragraphs of like, oh, I work for myself and I want to do this plate and da da da. Should I say sewer professor? Like SWRPROF, so like sewer prof.
You made her think at the DMV. How dare
And then
you?
she was just sitting there and she's like, I don't know what you're saying. And I was like, fine, just do the black and white plates. I didn't want to pay the extra money. And then she gives me the temp and she's like, this is what your license plate's going to be. And I instantly Pepe Le Pewed it. It's EFEW69. So I was like, FU69. You know, and
Got
then
a 69 on your license plate and it wasn't on purpose. That's
FU, FU, you know, like there's
FU.
FU. And then Jess was like, it's more like FU. And I was like, oh, FU69. Like, you don't have to be French. I was like, I don't care. I love it. So that's the most interesting thing of my week. I got FU69.
Her in chat says, dude that applied at my shop for the manager position got
Yeah.
arrested for impersonating a cop whilst on drugs the other day. What?
I saw the photo of
Whilst.
the guy.
Whilst.
Wow.
We don't use whilst enough.
Yeah.
Whilst.
You were saying?
But yeah. All right. So we got stuff planned. I made
Yeah.
a segment. I spent 30 minutes of my time, and you can ask Anthony because I texted him. I was like, I'm never fucking doing this again. I can't believe I fucking said this shit. No, and it wasn't that bad. No. But yeah. So
It
we
felt
got,
like that.
it does feel like that.
It
Especially
felt like
because,
that on the the text. He's like, I can't believe that I said I would do this. Like, putting this stuff together is hard. And I'm like, you've done one segment.
Well, that was me trying to say, I'm sorry, Anthony. I get it now. And I didn't even do anything intense. Like, it was just like, basic stuff. Like, anyways. So, yeah, we got some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and rub the rub down. And we're going to rub it down or something.
Rub it down.
Rub down. And of course, I didn't do the things I said I needed to do, like shorten the rub down.
I just want to reframe it.
There we go. All right, bumpers down, Anthony.
You can't see the ribs. You can't
It's
see the
supposed
guy
to,
anything.
that's in
It's
the
just
spicy
like the
link in
background
bio,
you can see.
but you know what he's doing.
He's giving the rub down.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, that's.
I think we should take a moment and appreciate the effort that Snorkel put into to find a background, because this is something else. Like, I really want to sing Backstreet Boys or NSYNC looking at that picture above his head.
Yeah, let me spotlight
NSYNC.
Snorkel for everyone. Yeah. So on the left, you got the Orbits, and never see him again. And then they made Boba Tea. Above Snorkel, of course, is NSYNC.
Orbits were superior to Boba Tea.
I thought you were going to say the NSYNC.
Also better than NSYNC.
On the top right over here, you will see Destiny's Children when they had 4.
Say my who? Say my who?
Can
Babies.
anyone name the girl on the left? Because guess what? You can't. She
Nobody
literally
can.
disappeared. Like
Nobody. Maybe
no one
Delane
knows.
can, but nobody else can.
Child of Destiny. Final answer.
It's Lil Kim. No. And then
Person
over
whose
here,
name shall
Snorkel's
not
got
be
some
spoken.
Beanie Babies.
That's $1 million in that picture right there, man.
Yeah.
That's,
Especially with
that's
that.
an
Diving.
investment for your grandchildren's future.
Yeah. And then people eating hot pizza delivered on their inflatable furniture. And I just realized we're eating pizza. You know how fucking gross that is? That's going to, like, it's not going to sweat, but it's going to create the condensation between the box.
Also, why did they tear the box in half and use it still right in front? Like, there's no need for that.
And this old style
cushion
marketing,
needed
they did less, they did more with less. So what they did to make like they had 2 pizzas is order one, take half of it and put it on the top, and then the other half right there. So it's like, look at this crazy pizza party.
Also, is it just me or does the one closest to them look like it's upside down?
It is.
The problem is all the people in that photograph are way too clean to own that furniture to begin
Oh,
with.
yeah.
Oh god, they all have clean laundry
Why is
on
that
and
guy
not one.
feeding
And
her
at
pizza?
least if that's in someone's house, all those people that own that furniture smoke pot. So at least one of those inflatables is laying on the floor deflated because somebody.
Yes.
And not one of
popped
those
it.
pairs
And-
of jeans have holes in the knee or thigh. This is not correct.
All of it should be pointed toward the television, not towards each other.
Yo.
The guy on the blue couch is trying to feed the pizza to the girl, and she's got her hand on her mouth. It's all
Okay, so
confusing.
these people are photoshopped into this.
And like I said, Delane could name the person on the
Yeah.
left.
And I think probably the most important thing is that there are girls in this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pizza in them, too. With sauce
There's
on.
pizza, girls, and Beanie Babies. What more do you want with life?
Orbits.
Well, I mean, Orbits, duh. I mean, obviously. Also, overalls. I
I was
mean,
about to say,
I-
and an
I've
abundance
never
of
had an
overall.
Orbits. Don't even know what that is.
Also,
and the
best-
old school Oakleys,
Oh,
the
yeah.
really the original douche glasses.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 of my haircuts. I'm talking about Destiny's Child, too.
5 out of 5 of my haircuts.
I wonder how many overall manufacturers went out of business after the 90s were over.
Also, corduroy manufacturers.
they just moved to farming.
They started making
Corduroy's
Carhartts
coming back.
instead.
Did you hear about the corduroy pillow?
Yeah, they're really making headlines.
Corduroy pillow?
Yeah, it's making headlines.
Can you just
Gotcha.
mute yourself?
Savor the flavor. That's all I'm going to say.
So in chat, V8 says the dude looks like he buys used panties and uses them as sweatbands. I'm not sure who he's talking about. And then, oh yeah, and then Ern says V8, yeah, glad I convinced my boss not to give him an interview. Guess my judgment isn't that bad sometimes. But yeah, Delane never tried Orbits and she's devastated. And then those were black flies, not Oakleys. Get it right, you fucking nerd.
No, those were the Oakleys. They got the round. Black flies
No,
were
he's-
squared.
You didn't
Also,
see the back.
black
of
I
them.
was a
black flies and were black.
Can you pronounce the name that Delane has put there for that person in Destiny's Child?
Yeah, Lativa Robertson. Latavia?
Okay. There's a lot of A's in
Letitia.
there. So that's why.
Latavia.
That's
La
that
Salty
deserves-
Taffy.
And
Oh, I
it's
need full chat.
Roberson because there's no T.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. T took it and left. What's up, Apathy? Good to see you.
And
yeah.
Delane, don't
So-
listen to V8. You are missing a whole lot. Orbits
Anthony,
was the shit.
What do we have
Yeah.
going on?
Oh, yeah, we did run the rub down bumper, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right.
Well.
I picked this font specifically to fuck with Snorkel.
God damn it.
Tonight we got the 90s rub down. We just decided that at the end of the show last time that we'd do some 90s stuff, and the guys had some pretty good ideas. So we're going to run with some of theirs. So there is a Rotten Pizza review. I have I always say they're new. A new game called Back Then. This is actually Vandal's idea, and it had a lot of fun with it. We're going to try again with the Carry No Key. We'll see how that goes this evening. We do have an episode of 90s Moreheads, which should be interesting. And then Vandal has a segment that he put together that I actually get to play called Pay to Play.
Ernie
Ain't
was all about
paying
that.
shit.
No.
So if you want to run that beautiful bean footage, we will get on with the Rotten Pizzast of reviews.
Oh, it's up.
I mean, Delane gave you a way to pronounce the name there, Anthony.
Latoy.
Latvia?
You
Is
say
it
that 10
Latvia.
times, dude.
Yeah, that's a country.
You say that 10 times, and they're going to tell you to leave
Oh.
your man at
You
home.
You know what?
because
I was
he's
reading
full of dollars,
Earns
so
and
the
not
water's
Delane's. I'm
grow.
sorry. Latavia. Okay. God damn it. Single mom
Baton
name.
Rouge.
Anyway. Okay, cool. I'm sure the bumper's down by now, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
It's been
All right, so we're going to fall in line with some stuff that we did last week because I'm going to try and keep Vandal entertained for at least one more week. So we're going to do some more snack cakes. So the first one I've got up for you guys is the newish Oreo Cakesters, which are supposed to be a cake version of the Oreo. And second, we have a mashup, Ding Dong and Twinkies. So Ding Dong on the outside, Twinkie on the inside.
I think I saw this video.
Same rules as last week. I'll go around the panel, see which one that they think that I thought was the best, and any commentary that they have, by all means, throw it out there.
I'm going to guess Ding Dongs and Twinkies were your favorite because I've had the Oreo Cakesters, and I got to tell you, they're very light. But it's literally like eating like air. Liquid air. Like
the lack of flavor, and the cream isn't dense like it normally is in the cookies. So it's just disappointing.
Yeah.
And the cake is not, once again, not cake.
Yeah.
So Ding
sorry,
Dong
Ben,
Twinkies
but you're
is
wrong.
one.
No, I'm kidding. No, but yeah. So have you tried the Ding Dong Twinkies, Super Rook?
I haven't had a Ding Dong Twinkie, no, but I've had the Cakesters because I was excited about it. I got milk, and I got the Cakesters, and I threw away the milk because the Cakesters were garbage.
Did you dip it?
I like it when somebody's passionate about one of my reviews. That just makes me happy.
Did
anyway,
you dip the Cakester in the milk? Like
it wasn't
didn't
even
get that
worth
far.
it sounds like he was, he was so disappointed he just didn't even bother.
when Tucky Shine calls them Dwinkies.
think
Oh
somebody
wait,
started
Ern said
the trend.
Twinkies.
Yeah.
Sorry. I love the chocolate covered Twinkies, says Apathy, filled with raspberry and cream filling. They were so good. And then also he says Uncrustables. Yeah, Uncrustables were good. Delane says Cakesters are hands down better. Okay.
And somebody made a recommendation on the last episode I was watching, and I want to say it's Conquest. I know him and Delane were talking about it, but doing Pop-Tarts because there's so many different varieties of that.
Yeah.
So you may see those come up on here because I think that's a pretty decent idea.
I like Pop-Tarts. There's definitely tier classes to Pop-Tarts.
For sure. Yeah. Snorkel, do you have a preference on these snack cakes, or are we keeping you from something?
Ding Dongs are superior to Twinkies, so Ding Dongs alone without Twinkies shoved in them also superior.
Oh.
Double
So we're
superior.
all agreeing? We're all agreeing.
Although
Yeah,
I kind
pretty
of like
much.
V8's one better.
Twink Dongs?
I was thinking
V8,
Dinky.
V8, kindly do not urban dig down. Just
I was thinking
1 point for
Dinky.
V8.
All right,
Don't you
we'll
think
put it on
Dinkies-
screen. Let's Google. No.
no,
Dinkies would be
don't.
better. I like Dinkies.
Also, don't no. Oh
Dinky?
boy, no.
Dinky. Dinky do.
Dinky, don't.
Twongs?
Dinky
No.
don't.
Dinky
No.
don't. Oh, jeez.
Dinkies?
Okay, so let's finish this up because I knew this wasn't going to be a really long one. The Oreo cakesters as a sewer rug, so maliciously explained, are awful. They
Yeah,
are
no, they
just-
are.
it was
No.
such a point of anticipation and just disappointment. I could not believe how bad they were. Like,
If you want to explain to somebody that doesn't speak English how disappointment feels, this is what you hand them.
yeah. And I don't know really what I was expecting.
Not what
And
it
wasn't
is.
this. I can tell you that for sure. They
It's like
do,
you're biting
however-
into a sponge with carnauba car wax in between two. It's
You have to look at for some positive thing, and they fill the shit out of the cream filling on these. Like I've had many other snack cakes that were very, kind of iffy on the filling. These are filled so bad you can't even get them out of the wrapper without getting the shit all over your hands. So, and the flavor of the cream is similar to what's in the cookie, but it's a disaster all the way around. On the flip side of that, these were actually pretty good. The Twink Dongs, they have a really nice texture to them, and that's why I think Vanda will like them, because we were talking about this on the last episode about how the texture of them feels when you bite into them. It's a very unusual texture too. It's not. It surprised me a little bit. It's like got the springiness of what you would expect from a Twinkie on the inside, and it almost fights against you when you're trying to bite through it. Not in a bad way, but it's just a really pleasant experience. The Twinkie cake is not exactly Twinkie. I wish it was a little bit closer to that, but overall, these were surprisingly better than many of the other things that I've recently
Would you
had.
say the Twinkie flavor was there, but you missed that buttery texture on the outside of the Twinkie? Because you know how it's got that shell, that nice,
Yeah.
It's a little baked,
Yeah.
slightly crisps.
slightly
Yeah, I know what
crisp.
you mean. I think we're missing that a little bit with this, to be honest. But as far as snack cakes go, if I got one of these in my lunch, I wouldn't be disappointed, because this is up there in the top tier for what that is.
Twongy.
Yeah. So we can rip this off with our store brands from everyone in chat. Thank you.
We're gonna market Twongies later. So.
So next time, we will either be doing Pop-Tarts, or maybe we'll just do store brand snack cakes and see how that goes.
I like VA going, oh, you're supposed to toast Pop-Tarts? It's in the name. The tarts
No.
pop.
No, you're not supposed to toast them.
They pop when they tart. When they're tart enough, they pop.
It depends
Pop-Tarts.
on the Pop-Tart. If you're
No,
gonna toast it or
none
not.
of the
It definitely
Pop-Tarts.
depends. If you're doing any of the fruit, we're not gonna do this right now. That's for a
The
different show.
Kroger brand of Pop-Tarts is called Toasties.
Oh,
It's
they're
another way to say put it in a
That's not, that
toaster.
is
No,
even
it's not.
exist.
That
doesn't
is-
even
Toasties is
exist.
so bad.
That is a
Toasties.
way to say that you couldn't get Pop-Tarts.
Well, yeah, it's a way to say I couldn't get the Pop-Tart brand, so I got the Kroger brand, and they're Toasties. Like,
Yeah,
that's the way to do it.
You know,
I wanna
I'm
brag
feeling
about
toasty. I don't put myself in a
Here's the
toaster when
thing,
I feel
some
toasty.
See, okay, we're gonna be done after this because Anthony's gonna do a segment on it. But here's the thing: Pop-Tarts, some of them, for the most part, have barely any flavor as it is. And if you're gonna buy a store brand Pop-Tarts, might as well just put some jelly on cardboard.
Yeah, pretty much.
There ain't
We'll get
no
into that.
Pop-Tart that's a store brand. I don't give a fuck where you are.
Anthony, I'm
It's
sending
good.
you 8 different Pop-Tarts now.
Oh, okay, we have Kroger and shit out here too. Like, you think there's more than 2 people that own grocery stores in the United States? It's all the
I
same.
also drive a fucking toaster.
Yeah, it's literally on the box.
How much more toaster friendly can you get?
Also, yeah,
Exactly.
Delane, he is thinking of toaster strudels, yeah, which has
VA
toaster.
strudels have
Pop
toaster in the
Tarts
name.
have
Okay,
nothing about
the
toasters in
Kroger
the name.
version of Pop-Tarts
The
is
Krog
called
Tarts?
Toasties.
Probably because you have to burn them to be able to eat them. That's fine, but Pop Tarts are meant to be enjoyed right out of the fucking foil wrapper.
All right, so Anthony, what are we doing now?
Mozzarella sticks frozen too. Sorry, Anthony, go ahead.
No, I'm enjoying the conversation. It lets me know where to go from here. I would much rather eat what Gretchen Wiener's dad invented, because they are delicious.
Yeah, toaster strudels are good.
When Toaster Strudel came out, Pop-Tarts took such a back seat.
Oh yeah, they
I
did.
like- It was like, no thanks. I want to put on my own frosting.
Icing on the
Yeah,
yeah.
please. And they actually
Flaky
taste
and-
good, which is a
yeah.
big thing. All right,
not brown
so
sugar,
first thing we're gonna do is a little fun
Ern's
activity
mad.
called Back Then.
Whoever's up.
Bob. It's in the name.
All right, it's Bumper's down, Anthony. What are we doing?
All right. Well, this is Vandal's idea.
V8 says, by Kroger version, you mean the food stamps version?
I think you buy regular Pop Tarts with Wick.
Yeah, you can
That's
actually.
Until they're 5, and then you have to switch to peanut butter. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
I am mad. All
We
right.
did find Ern's trigger though, so.
So at the end of the show last week, Vandal had an idea. We talked about doing a 90s show, and he had the idea of, there are a lot of stars that we know now as being, big time stars. But back in the 90s, they weren't big time stars yet. And some of them made appearances on, everyday kind of television shows. So I went and scoured the internet and found some really great ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a picture of a star. And next to it, I'm going to show you a TV show. And you just have to tell me if this star was in this TV show or if this star was not in this TV show. All right?
Okay.
Easy enough?
I'm going to say 3 real, 2 fake.
Yeah, no, top row is
Doing
fake.
them one by
Oh.
one. So let's make it easy. So all of you are very familiar with Lucy Liu, who was a star of stage and screen. Was in a wonderful Kill Bill series, and
Lucy.
was it early on in her life, was she ever in 90210?
She was in Charlie's Angels.
Well, the remake, yes.
Yes,
She was in the remake of Charlie's
it?
Angels.
And my source for this is I have never watched one episode of 90210.
Well, my whole 90s is based on 90210, so that's going to
She wasn't in the gun episode. That was serious. Brian was in some major trouble. Flashbacks. All right. Yeah, she was in the show.
Yeah, I'm going to say she was too.
We're
I
going
don't
yes?
remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Surug because she was. I know she was up and coming around that time. Like she's been doing acting for a while, so it makes sense to me because a lot of people do the popular TV shows as a side character or whatever, blah blah, to get their breaks, especially back then in the '90s. And as you can tell, the show only had like main characters that were orange or white. That's it. This is the spray tans. That's it. And I wasn't like super old when this show was like live on TV, but I do remember watching it at times because it was on Fox, which was free TV, and then remember
this is early on. This is 1990 is when 90210 came out. So
yeah,
very, very early 90s.
What's the chick on the bottom's name? Tori something, right? Tori
Spelling.
That's
Her
right.
dad's name is Aaron Spelling. He's a huge producer
yeah.
TV shows. So
yeah. She's the only one.
The story behind it is that she actually supposedly auditioned under another name so she wouldn't have special treatment.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really true or not.
he just told them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and chat we got Ben says she was Courtney, and so that's a yes, I'm guessing.
God damn.
Ronnie Jim says yes. Delane says yes. Well, this is like me and the OC for like anyone that's a little bit older than me, Ern says, never watched 90210. I think it was slightly too old for me or something. All right, cool. Thanks for sharing. V8 says yes. Delane says 90210 was huge, so I'm pretty sure everyone was in it at some point. And Kentucky Shine says yes. And plus Lucy Ooh Woo. Aaron Spelling is her dad. I thought it was brother. Weird, says
If
Aaron.
you saw the two pictures of them together, you would know how funny that actually is. Aaron Spelling looks like he's a million years old, so it's just it makes me laugh. That's really funny. I honestly think Ben is 100% right ther because I think her character's name was Courtney. That's crazy. But yes, Lucy Liu was definitely in a few episodes of 90210. So
all right.
So do you think in some point in the 90s, Ben potentially was on a waterbed that wasn't rocking, watching 90210?
Possible.
That's amazing.
I was. I was at a kitchen table rocking sideburns watching 90210.
It's funny you say that because my memory of watching 90210 was at a kitchen table.
My memory was at
we
a
had one of those
TV
little
tray.
TVs, those tiny TVs on the end of the table.
My memory was watching it on a TV tray in the living room. Yeah, I had a wooden TV tray.
On a TV tray?
My food was on a TV tray, but I wasn't at the kitchen table. I was at the TV tray table.
Ern's asking guess who he was
never had
of.
TV trays. He couldn't afford them, so.
Well, I had the metal ones from like 1950 because grandma.
Yeah, and they had the gold They had the
Plywood.
gold
Yeah.
trim and gold legs.
Gold trim, and it had the little plastic clips that had patina
Yeah.
on them, even though Grandma never smoked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Living the good
The
life.
metal tops. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you hit it with a
Okay.
black light, it had uranium in it. Steve-O says, remember the time Brandon stopped Steve from smoking a bowl in the bathtub? Friends should never let friends use metal pipes. And then Ern's like, who am I thinking of then? What? You don't even fucking know. How are we going to know?
Well,
I don't know because her dad looks like he's her grandpa, so
Yeah.
I don't know how you could confuse the two. But anyway, so I found this picture of Ryan Reynolds, which I really liked because he looks incredibly young and silly. But was Ryan Reynolds ever in an episode of the X-Files, or several episodes of the X-Files, or no episodes of the X-Files?
Fuck, it would make so much sense.
I'm going fully Scully on this one. I'm gonna let you guys think.
I'm gonna go with no.
All right, I have to agree with Snorkel. No, he wasn't. His first show was two men, a girl, and a pizza place.
That was called
What?
Waiting.
That wasn't his first show.
This is his first show. Besides the teen drama in Canada, no one knows that.
His first like starring role, I think. Is
Okay, okay, fair enough. Like first?
When Tucky Shine, it's the mint phone guy.
Oh no! You're not
Mint
wrong.
Mobile, by the way, Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile, then yeah.
Which actually got bought out by T-Mobile.
Definitely though, apathy is more correct.
Nobody
He's
wants
Deadpool.
to apply because $15 just doesn't sound like enough.
Yeah.
You don't trust it?
I
I'm-
want to
You know,
apply,
Hooker
but the
offers a
hoops you
$10
have to,
blowjob. It's like, I don't
The
think
hoops
it's
you have
Mint
to
got
jump
bought out by
through.
T-Mobile. I now have a T-Mobile phone, so cheers.
I hate T-Mobile. I have T-Mobile.
I have
Um,
T-Mobile.
I
Everybody
have
has
Boost.
T-Mobile.
Where you at?
Where are you? Oh God! Speak of the '90s shit.
On Tuesday, I'm at Little Caesars. Free crazy bread.
I'm going to
Sweet.
say yes because he definitely has that, like, he could do that weird, like, that thing he does when he talks and stuff, and like an alien got him or he's possessed or something. So I'm going to agree with like 99% chat. Let's see. Ben says yes, he was. Ronnie Jim says no. Apathy says Deadpool. Delane says yes. Kentucky says nope. V8 says yes, he was. He was Jay. I'm telling you, man, some of these guys in this chat are going to know this stuff like by heart. Delane
I don't think that's correct. Sorry.
Delane says again, Big Show for sure was on it. Steve O says yes.
So what do you say?
I said yes.
Oh yeah.
And the correct answer is yes, he was. He was definitely on a few episodes of the X-Files. I didn't know. It's
don't
so
like
far
that.
back that I, had no idea. But that is absolutely 100% true. He definitely
Can you
was.
hear me now? Yeah, we were going. Oh wow. Well, we remember commercials.
Oh my God. Apathy says that's why
You
his
don't-
team is Team X, like X-Men. Get the fuck out of here, X-Men.
I want to say yes because I think he played his dad in that one episode or two episodes.
So the question is was Don Cheadle in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I want to say yes.
Then you should.
I want to, but I'm gonna wait until V8 has answered.
Actually, you should just say yes.
So Don Cheadle played Uncle Ray, and I'm gonna say no. He wasn't on Fresh Prince.
Okay, so one yes, one no.
I like Snorkel's explanation. You know what? For actors that would look like Will Smith, feature-wise, back
Yeah.
then, like, yeah. And, the skinny, stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Back then they didn't want him. Now he's hot. We all on him.
Yeah. I think Don Cheadle's
Delane
hilarious.
is disagreeing with me.
He wasn't Will's dad. Kentucky Shine says, I would be really high watching X-Files, so I can't remember shit.
That's the way X-Files is supposed to be watched.
Oh, and then is X-Force, I guess.
Did anybody watch X-Files not high?
V8 says Ice Tray.
No, everybody watched it high.
And Steve-O says he was Ice Tray.
It sounds like a rapper name we would make up for
And
sure.
Ronnie says yes. Delane says he was one of Will's Philadelphia friends.
Born and
Philadelphia.
raised.
West Philadelphia friends. But let's
Born and raised. Gotta hate Will Smith.
Where did they spend most of their days?
chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool
With
while
Tucky
shooting
Shine.
some b-ball outside the school.
Then what
Anything
happened?
happen?
A couple of guys that were up
Ugh.
to no good started making trouble in his neighborhood.
Any
my
trouble
gosh,
or
and what did he
consequences?
do?
He got in one little fight, and get this, his mom got scared.
What'd she
Well, then
tell
what
him?
did she do?
She sent him to live with his auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
That sounds like the right move.
Did he
Killing
ever arrive?
Vandal.
Vandal's
Kentucky
dead.
Shine says, "Is that DJ Jazzy Jeff?"
Did he ever arrive to the house?
And Ben
DJ
says
Jazzy
Jazzy Jeff is a real guy.
14.
Yeah, DJ Jazzy Jeff is Jazzy Jeff Kentucky.
Real
Everybody on the panel guessed at this one?
Yeah.
He definitely was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
All right.
Absolutely. This next one I think is going to be the toughest one of the bunch.
Oh,
Yes,
Drew
he
Carey?
was.
Yes, he was.
He was Lex Luthor.
No, he had a death job.
And the only reason I remember of that show is because of that
Colester
one,
Lex Luthor, maybe.
the one TV guide, like centerfold thing that what's her face did. That's the only reason I remember that show existing.
What was that, David Moyle? I'm sorry. Can you do that again?
He was a
in that
piece of
one
cake
place
of
that
lips.
one time with that one girl.
Yeah, exactly. That thing.
Was
I'm
there a
gonna
moon
say
over
yes.
Parma that night? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, no, it's all good. Sorry. I'm gonna say yes. It was that time frame. Drew Carey was huge. Whose line is it anyway? The Drew Carey show, like all that
Neither
stuff.
of those things existed at the same time as Lois and Clark.
But
Right,
Vandal's
but-
still not wrong that Drew Carey was huge. So
I mean, he was
At
huge.
the time, it was before Price is Right.
Price is Right. He's a lot slimmer. Mother lost some weight.
actually, I think Price is Right is the worst thing ever to happen to Drew Carey.
It
You
did
can
suck
see
soul,
his-
didn't it?
You can
He's
see
just
his
left
soul
popular
die.
culture. Like,
Yeah.
it seriously, it almost feels like it killed him.
Yeah,
I don't know
every
why he would've
episode
taken
you
that.
watch, he was much better on Whose Line. He was
Oh,
like
yeah.
happy.
Yeah, you can just see it. It's like
Yeah,
there's
but
something
in
not
Price of
about
Right,
this.
he's just dying inside every time that wheel spins.
a
So
little.
Ben says yes, he was on it. He was a con man. Apathy says he never watched Lois and Clark. Ronnie Jim says yes. Kentucky
Who?
Shine says yes. What?
Ryan
Never
Jones.
watched Lois and Clark. What are you doing watching this show then? Our whole life is built around Lois and Clark.
V8 says Herbie and yes.
I never
Delane
watched
says,
it either.
Yeah, why not? They're all big TV shows. You can't keep using the same answer every time.
He was Lex Luthor.
Why use fake almost every answer?
Ben says he was a Marine in real life, I think. I think so too.
Let me guess, Vandal. If I made this is pretty
If you
good.
made this, it is pretty good.
But yeah, so I'm saying yes. I can't remember who said what on panel. I don't even care.
I don't. I think Snorkel said yes, and Sewer Rug said something.
Surug hasn't guessed.
I'm on the fence. How about no?
We got a no from Sewer Rug.
Yep.
Well,
before
unfortunately,
the
Sewer
Drew
Rug
Carey
is
show.
incorrect. He definitely was on Lois.
Ooh, all fakes tonight, Sewer Rug. Suck it.
I feel like I'm gonna win this one. I'm getting pretty close. How many wins do I
Last
got
one.
so far?
Last one. I got one left. One left.
And how many have I won so far?
I'm not the scorekeeper. You are.
Zero. Okay, that's fine. I got a chance to turn it around. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
Uh-oh. No, the timing was way different. Well, no.
they've
Mad
been around.
TV.
Dude, Mad TV went on for years.
Also, Mad TV became funnier than Saturday Night Live the same time Domino's became better than Pizza Hut.
Yeah,
Ronnie Jim said I
Will
tried
Sasso,
to watch
man.
Lois and Clark. Nope. It wasn't a great show, but it was a show, you know?
It's not timely for now.
Yeah.
We had limited options back then, for sure.
I don't even
I'm,
know
I'm
who
gonna
it
go
is.
with my first no. I'm gonna say he wasn't on this.
Oh, and
Snorkel.
Steve O's telling us to watch it. When chat is giving legit character names, you should probably pay attention, guys.
Like I said, he was Lex Luthor. Steve-O, I already knew the answer. Don't worry about it.
Lex Stretch Inseam. I would say no, because no one from Mad TV went on to do anything meaningful.
I'm gonna say he looked like a man.
Yeah.
Look at what I could
He
do.
definitely didn't play the best character of Mrs. Swan.
Apathy said only if you played as a kid.
I want to fight you on that and say Stewart is the best character that ever came out of Mad TV.
Look what I can do.
Personal opinion.
Look what I can do is definitely something I quote, but the he looking like a man, definitely.
Dude, anything Will Sasso did, the weightlifter, anything Will Sasso did was way better than any of that. He was amazing.
Wrong. But moving on.
Ari Spears? Ari Spears and his Denzel.
Markle, we've said this in the past. People are allowed to have their own opinions. It's
even
okay
when
to
they're
be
wrong. Yep,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Stewart was pretty good though.
So, panel, what are we saying? What's the final verdict here?
I say no.
Okay. Panel says no.
I also say no. So, Sui, are you going to disagree or agree?
Well, I obviously need to agree because I got to win this. Straight ace. No. I agree with the people that know.
Three
Also,
no's on the panel.
Kentucky is in my corner there, Anthony.
Good. You can buy him his next boat then. What's up with the chat, man? Anything else?
So yeah, we got some answers.
We got a
Wait, what
young.
did V8
Apathy
say
said
about Drew
only if
Carey?
you played as a kid. When Tucky Shine says no. Ronnie says no. V8 says yes. Ern says Mad TV with Trailer Park SNL. Delane
Yeah,
says
it was
yes.
better.
And because it was a big show at that time. Steve-O says yes. Miss Swan was the best, says when Tucky Shine. And then Stewart was second best. Ben says Kenny Rogers' Jackass was the best Mad TV skit.
Yeah, that was good.
V8 says Nicole Sullivan was the best. Apathy says LMAO. I was thinking of In Living Color. Bro,
In Living Color was the shit. Fire Marshal Bill.
Before
Fuck
that was
yes.
like 20 years before, and never mind. Ern
before
says
all
I had
that,
a Mad
V8
Magazine
Homie the
subscription
Clown.
in the 80s and 90s, yeah.
Well,
Homie,
that
don't
was
play
Living
that.
Color. That was Living
Homie,
Color.
don't play that. God damn.
But
I said
before all
way
that,
too much.
Drew Carey show. Who's Dietrich Baker? Because V8 was
Dietrich
like,
Bader.
speaking of Drew
Who
Carey,
the fuck is Dietrich Bader?
that look
Dietrich
like
Bader is the guy that wants to do two chicks at the same time.
Oh, for that amount of money, they definitely will.
I don't
That's
sound like
Dietrich
him at
Bader.
all.
Okay.
I don't know that guy.
No, man.
I don't
No, I
sound
don't
like
think.
him.
I don't think.
no.
I think you'd get your ass kicked if you did something like that.
Hell, man. I think you get your ass kicked.
Yeah, I don't look like that guy.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yes.
Let's move on. I wasn't in
Sit-
Beverly Hillbillies of Beverly Hills.
Sit down on a couch with a beer
That
bottle
was
in
the
your
Beverly
hand.
Hillbillies with Ernest.
I know. That was the
Try
good
and
one.
find that to watch. The
And
only place I was ever
Apathy
able
Miller
to
said
find it was
Spy
some
versus-
random YouTube.
Apathy Miller says Spy versus Spy. I had that on Nintendo. Awesome game. Awesome game.
Oh,
Well,
Deep
Spy versus
Cloud.
Spy was a Mad Magazine thing for a lot of years too.
Yeah, it was the
All right,
comic.
Anthony.
And okay, so the answer to this is every single one of these tonight was true.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Who the fuck did he play?
I don't know. No
So
idea.
me giving you 4 no's means I probably didn't.
Yeah, you did nothing for yourself.
Yeah, especially since there was 5 to answer. So yeah,
I didn't even answer one of them then.
But you still said no,
You
so
were there. That's all that matters.
that's
Well-
like the last time there were 8 on the board and you chose 6.
yeah.
I'll take a
3
participation
and 3.
and be on my
Okay,
way.
that's a little bit of an issue there, I guess. So
Who the
anyway,
hell is Jim Varney?
Jim Varney is Ernest.
Oh, Ernest P. Walter had
What
a
do you
name that
mean?
wasn't Ernest P. Walter?
That's correct. Yeah, his real
Damn.
name is Vern.
James Varney.
Okay.
Okay.
Scared Stupid.
Jim Varney,
Still one of my
yeah.
favorites.
It was a sad day when he died. That was like 20 years ago now, but it was a sad day.
Sure, that's- Trying to go to the 90s.
That day
here.
when
Create
most people
says
die.
Ern lost so hard he won.
That's how he usually does. He likes his golf scores way too much.
Handicap. Got the handicap going and it's kicking ass.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
spent the week like looking at 90s stuff. I even put 90s music on my Pandora at work so I could work to 90s music all week. So it's just been one of those things for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed a little something different. A great conversation piece. I'm glad you guys all enjoyed that. The next segment we have up is some Carry No Key. It's going to be
All right.
interesting for this evening.
Drink water.
All right, bumper is down. Sewer Rug's throat is moistened.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. So last time we did this, those of you that were here, I sing a little bit of a song, and then it's basically the fill in the blanks thing. Well, for the 90s one, I didn't ask the guys for songs because I wanted to pick stuff that was extremely popular. So I have hand chosen some songs for the panel, and also I left the last one for the chat. So we're actually going to do 4. I did much shorter versions of these, so it's just like a verse out of a song. I'm going to tell you what the song is, and once I finish singing it, I'm going to put a slide up and it's going to have empty spaces. But what I decided to do this time, instead of humming through a verse or humming through a line, it's actually going to be the last line of the verse is the one you have to complete. So I'm just going to stop when I'm done up until that point. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. So the first song that I have chosen for this evening is going to be for Vandal.
Oh, great.
And the song is going to be The Sign. Now, Vandal has said many, many times that he owned this because he got it from something other than Columbia House. Whatever he chooses to call it at that particular time is what we're going to call it. But basically, it was Columbia House. So that's what it is. So are you guys ready to listen to some beautiful music, or at least my version of some karaoke?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
Open up my eyes.
I got a new life, you would hardly recognize me. I'm so glad. How can a person like me care for you? Why do I bother when you're not the one for me? Ooh, is enough enough? I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
Life is demanding without
understanding. I hate the song because they never say what the fucking sign was. I hate this song.
It is Vandal's turn. Stork.
Oh my god.
No, it is not. Vandal likes this band. I hate this band.
Yeah, we know.
I'll start humming Seven Nation Army.
All right, so the line is enough enough. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Now, Vandal, what is your what's your line? What are you giving me here?
I already said it. I'm over it. Stokel ruined it.
Yeah, I sung it right along with Vandal. It's fine.
He did ruin it.
I wanted to make these easy 90s songs. I was hoping that would be a little simpler for you.
You picked the worst 90s song possible. I hate this song.
Hey, I'm not saying that's not the case. The reason why we don't like it is because we've heard it a million times.
My little sister played this on repeat in her room for like days on end. God.
It doesn't get any better from here, I'm going to tell you.
Vandal said...
I heard what Vandal said, and life is demanding.
Without understanding, yeah.
So nice job, Vandal. Because last time we did Mr. Brightside, and you struggled with it a little bit.
You didn't do that part.
Doing just fine.
Yeah, I did all of that part.
I know.
Yeah, you got all the easy parts out of the way, and then left us with the line that nobody remembers.
I gave you Hip Hop Anonymous, and everybody got upset. All right, so this next song that I have handpicked is going to be for Snorkel, and it is Self-Esteem by Offspring.
Vandal, we just let him finish. We just let
No, Vandal can interrupt.
I'm just going to scream really loud.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
I wrote her off for the 10th time today and practiced all the things I would say.
It's like I'm there.
Game over. I lost my nerve. I took her back and made her dessert. Now I know I'm being used, and that's okay because I like the abuse. Now I know she's playing with me,
but that's okay because I got no self-esteem. Oh, hey.
Proud of you, Vandal.
Not even showing the other slide. Not even necessary.
No. It's kind of hard when she's ready to go.
Sounds like I picked the correct songs for our panelists this evening.
Ben says that's a great Dexter Holland, Anthony.
No, it's not.
It was up there.
For some reason, I thought his name was Dexter Beavis until he just said that.
All right, this next one might be a little difficult because I don't know what Sewer Rug's musical stylings are exactly. The songs he gave me were kind of eclectic the last time. But so I picked something that everyone should know, but it may be a little bit tougher on this one. So the song that I have hand chosen for Sewer Rug is No Diggity by Blackstreet. Are you familiar with the song?
That's the song?
That's the name of the song, No Diggity.
The song's called Blackstreet. Go ahead.
Group is called Blackstreet, but that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
You may recognize it when I start singing it because you've probably heard it 1,000 times, but we'll give it a shot and see how it goes, all right?
Oh, sure. What?
Sure to get down, good Lord. Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly biz, she don't play around. Cover much grounds, got game by the pound. Getting paid is her forte, each and every day. True play away, I can't get her out of my mind. Wow.
I'm thinking about grifting this time. Yeah. Is that no, I'm
You're close. You're close.
thinking
It's
about
fine.
girls this time. Yeah.
Now that's where I call music Sewer Rug edition.
Thinking about the girl all
I'd
the
listen
time.
to a That's What I Call Music done by Sewer Rug. Can we get a Sewer Rug and Anthony a cappella That's What I Call Music 90s edition?
Genie in a bottle.
Oh no.
So what is your answer here, Sewer Rug? Do you have one for us?
Ayo, 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 ayo.
You could
That
just
girl
read
looks
chat
good.
right now. You've got 3 people with the correct answer.
He didn't want to use Google, but he did use it, but he didn't use it, you know?
I wasn't gonna tell you guys, okay, but I had the lyrics laid out. I just didn't want to read them, so I messed it up on purpose because you were really good. And
Just read chat.
yeah, fuck Columbia House, BMG, and Apple Records. No, oh wait, I gotta go to all messages. I'm on top. Hold on. Goddamn Mayo American.
One up above that.
Oh, the snorkel was awesome. Apathy. The snorks.
Oh
were
my
awesome.
god.
I got it.
I mean,
got
can
it.
we just give 3 points to chat for that? Because they nailed it quick.
Well, the chat's got the next one on their own, so we're gonna see how they go with that. But yeah.
How'd I do?
From
Let's
east
see.
Getting
side to the
paid is a
west side.
forte, each and every day. True player way. I can't get it out of my mind. Well, I
Wow.
think about the girl all the time. Wow,
Wow,
wow.
wow.
East side
East
to the
side
west
to the
side.
west
Some
side,
fat
pulling
rides.
fat
It's no
ride is no
surprise. She got
surprise.
sticks
You
in the
got chicks
cash.
in the stash,
Stacking up
the
the cash. Fast when it comes to
When
the
it comes to the
cash.
cash, by no means every,
As
long
long
as
as
she's
she's
got
got
to
to
have
have it.
it.
Baby,
Baby,
you're
she's a
perfect
perfect
10.
17.
Let
Wanna
me
get
in.
in?
Because I want
Can
to
I
get down so I can.
can wean?
I like the way you work that.
I don't know
How-
it though. Sorry, I was more of a tag team.
I think
fan.
I have found the
Boom, there it
decade
is.
for this particular show that we're on. Stuck in the 90s. All right. So yeah, we're gonna give the points away to chat because even though Surug seems like he knows that song completely by heart, he still likes his zeros, and that's what we're gonna go with. So
Zero's a
All right,
hero.
chat.
That's all I heard.
let's see how you do on this one. So the first chat member that we see in chat that gets this answer correct will win all the cash and prizes. So
Snorkel, your panel, not chat.
I can be both.
Oh my gosh.
You win this do not eat air thing. No.
Don't send that. Don't send that. I'll just
Don't
think you're
eat
I'll
dehydrating.
eat it
Right.
all on the stream. Randall's reviews. No.
All right, so chat members, I picked another 90s song. This is a rap song, and it's called Nothing But a G Thing. Now, unfortunately, I can't do this song without moving my hands around, so you're going to have to deal with that situation, but that's just how it's going to go. I've tried several times this week, and for some reason, without the hands, it just doesn't work, so that's what we're going to do. So if all the panel members and the chat are ready, I will get rolling here. 1, 2, 3 into the full. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance. So back on up, cause you know we're about to rip shit up. Give me the microphone first, so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together. Now you know you're in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Don't make them say that.
Well, V8's got this one.
I just want to know how they
This
spell the
may
second
actually
word.
be harder than you think.
I just want to know how they spell the second word. That is essential for this one.
Definitely remember the A.
That's 3.
I wasn't concerned about losing any cash or prizes this evening.
All right,
so-
Anthony got it. 2 thugged out. G's going crazy.
No,
Hold on.
that
That's
is
the
not
radio
correct.
version. That's the radio version.
The radio
Like the
edit
radio-
right there for
We don't
apathy.
radio edit shit on this show.
No, we do not.
This ain't no Lil Wayne YouTube. Trust me.
V8 said it. I'm not reading it.
No, V8's got it. I knew V8 could do it. No problem. We're done. Moving on. Next slide, please. Delane.
If you want the next slide, I'll put the next slide up.
No.
Oh, the next slide, please. Not the next one.
I've shown my butthole on here, but this is too far.
This.
Wow.
But yes, if V8's the first one in there, then that is the correct lyrics on there.
All right, finish it. Go ahead.
Yeah, no.
Did we-
If Vandal
Oh,
doesn't want me
we-
to, I'm not gonna. You know,
Vandal,
None of
you
us
reading the
here
chat?
are
I
allowed
used
to.
to kick
V8
shit into
already
people's
covered us.
pools
We're
and go all
good.
crazy on here, but no.
V8 is a guy on Instagram. I'm Mexican. I can say it.
V8 got us. We're good. He remembered
Wait.
the A. He didn't use the R. We are
Yeah.
good.
Are we waiting for Vandal to read the chat? What's happening? What
Yeah.
was the answer?
Only
Go
a
ahead.
ginger can call another ginger.
It's all right, Vandal Franklin. I'll calm it down. We don't have to-
Vandal Franklin. Oh no, the opening for
We'll keep it
fucking
moral for
Franklin's
ya.
story in GTA 5. Now I'm just imagining you as Franklin.
So that has
Steve,
been
why?
another
Does he
episode.
actually type the N-word? Yeah, I guess so.
Well, did you, Steve?
I just work here, Steve-O. Am I breaks in 30 minutes?
Steve-O just did just a capital N and is now upset.
You guys are lucky because I was gonna do every one of those songs with the line like that in it.
I might have
Once
won.
the panel
Who knows?
members go,
Unfortunately, I would have still said it.
See?
I wanted to do Gold Digger, but it's not the right time period.
Ray
Oh,
Charles.
we need a early 2000s episode next week.
So this is our last show.
We'll never do another one. Congratulations.
Ugh.
I'll take next week off. That's fine.
Can't censorship an art form. It's an art form. I know more about art forms than anyone.
Yeah. Well, Steve-O makes a good point. It's not we're so crazy, it's going crazy. Yes, but we're moving on, man. Like, I'm sorry, Steve-O, but this is we can't stick
Actually,
on
you
this.
know, the funny thing is with that particular song, there are some
Multiple versions.
discrepancies on what the words are actually. So
I had
Yeah.
the original Chronic album and it had the lyrics, and then when you buy the updated ones, it's different.
yeah.
Even from the
Oh, I don't know.
publisher.
And I've tried like over and over trying to listen to that line to see if I can hear exactly what, and it's too garbled. You just can't.
Yeah.
Sounds good, but it's just too garbled. But anyway,
Yeah.
so I hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Carry No Key. That's always fun for me and probably less fun for you. So anyway, we can go on to my last game of the evening, which is going to be a little sewer rug inspired Moorheads.
Do you have coupon heads?
They have come from the cold, far reaches of space
Roger, TACOM.
Unidentified aircraft.
to conquer our world
Request permission to fire.
and to enslave our people forevermore.
He's disappeared.
That is, until the Bolthok hit the spinning Krynor. But they never lost their appetite for life.
Wow! My mom's the only other woman I've ever known who could take a sandwich like that.
Are they from another planet?
If they're not, we should nuke France right away.
They're fighting each other. Beat up P8.
Could have just done the last bit.
See, you just insurrection the chat, Anthony. Thanks a lot.
Why
This is the
Now
Civil
I've
War
got to
for
go
chat.
stand. Now I got to go hold our fucking drawing book in front of a church, like upside down.
Already the longest
It's
intro
okay,
I've seen
y'all.
it
It's the
twice.
best. Just read it. Buy this.
Chat
So
members, it was a joke. You didn't expect anybody to finish the line. It was,
yeah.
we're white people.
Yeah. Well,
I'm a white guy over 50. I'm not allowed to finish that line ever.
you probably shouldn't even listen to it.
That's right. I'm not really even allowed to.
He has to lock his door.
I have to sign in under a different YouTube channel, so I can actually listen to that.
A underscore Rizzle.
Ice tree at google.com.
Ice tree. All right, so we've got more heads. I think you have a special edition for us tonight.
Yes, we're doing a 90s edition more heads. So these are going to be, some are going to be real easy and some are going to be really hard. So you guys feel free to work together. Whatever you got to do to get to the correct answer, feel free to shout it out when you know. And Sewer Rug, I'd really appreciate it if you gave this a shot because I think you're okay at this game. So we'll see how you do. But we're going to start off with what I think is actually might be a little bit of a hard one. So I can't believe I said that, but
Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on.
Fuck, it's hard to even tell this gender. Like, I mean, like, gender,
much, but there's not much of it, right? And the eyebrows right there peeking out. So this isn't a more head. This is a less head. All right.
Now, what I tried to do with most of these actors is actually put their more heads at the 90s period of time picture. So it'll be a picture of this actor during the 90s.
It's too small for Leo, right?
My guess is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, it's too small for Leo. I mean, well, maybe back then. But
He had more hair back then.
Yeah, and that like the Titanic look, right? Is that what we're looking at?
We got Apathy Miller going with Bob Saget for 200. Bob.
No, his hair was darker, and it was he had more of a peak. Widow's peak. This is more flush, like a Leo, but that's why.
I'm going Leonardo DiCaprio. So
yeah, but
you can join on the Leo train.
That's where I went first, but I want to derail. I want to go to
Ronnie
something else.
agrees with Sewer Rug.
Yep, Leo. The Leo train's strong there, Suey Rug. You had great intuition. Let's just go with it.
V8 says Ray Wise. Ben says Leo was smaller back then. He was pretty small in Gilbert Grape. Michael J. Fox says Delane.
Oh, his part was different.
Ooh, that's a good one though. I like.
Well, his part was a little shaky.
And it wouldn't be it wouldn't be as shaky as it would be now. Nice.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Steve-O says running a train on Leo. Wow.
Running a train on Leo.
No,
yes.
That's not what we're doing.
Yes, the
does
Leo
it remind
train.
you of like a John Ritter kind of?
No, it reminds me of a Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's where I said first, but I'm changing my first opinion. That was my gut instinct.
You're gonna be so sad when you should have
listened.
listened. You should have listened to your gut.
Gavin Rosdale, the guy from the movie. Hold on. The bad guy, and he was in Scream, and he was the killer in the original Scream.
Bob Saget.
No, come on, the original Scream movie, and he's like, I'm the boyfriend, and he did his hair, and he would do this with his hair.
You talk about the guy that was in SLC Punk, and he was also in
Not Matthew Lillard. Not Matthew Lillard. No, the guy. Oh wait, yeah, he was the original killer. The one that they thought was the killer then. That wasn't him.
You stabbed me.
Yeah, but he had the mid hair, not the Matthew Lillard.
V8 says Jim Carrey.
Oh my gosh. Go Leo. Go Leo. We're not doing this all night. Go ahead.
Elaine's guess of River Phoenix is actually a pretty good one.
Apathy Miller says, who's the Batman/Psycho guy? And he's the guy that was in Oppenheimer as Oppenheimer. I can't remember his name, though.
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah. Skillet.
That's awesome.
Dan, are you in agreement with your other two panel members?
I was honestly thinking maybe Leo, or it could be like a hot take back when Johnny Depp was doing the hair thing like that and the leather jacket stuff. So I don't agree with those guys.
Are you going Johnny Depp?
I could see more Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Too late. You locked in on Leo.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm Leo. Go ahead.
It's Leo.
See? I told you to go with your gut. Why'd you doubt me? You got a point on the board, my dude.
I just
never
won the
seen
whole
Snorkel
evening. I don't know what
so-
you're talking about.
So pressuring everyone, like, and being correct too the whole time. I'm like, God damn it, he's right. Like,
You just want to be wrong sometimes because Snorkel pressures you.
Snorkel does crush me, but that's not the point.
so right. I want to be wrong. Yeah, okay, I'm good with
Yeah.
that.
And
I'm always
V8
right.
says Skeet Ulrich was Billy in Scream. So Skeet Ulrich was the name of that guy. Oh,
Do you know who I'm talking about now?
No.
I don't.
Fuck if I know.
I don't remember her name, but she was the dancer chick.
Oh,
was-
okay.
she was
Jennifer
a-
Lopez.
No,
She-
no, she was
You this
dancer chick, and she was also in fucking. God damn it! What is it? Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, you're talking
When I
about
wake up in the
Jessie-
morning and
Oh,
Brush my
Step
teeth.
outside and take a deep breath, and I get real high.
she was in
The zombie is
Striptease.
Cranberry.
just to see the bus drive
I'm
by.
gonna go with Beyonce. Final answer.
It's
Oh, geez,
Elizabeth
there's not a face up
Berkley.
there. Okay, hold on.
Paula Abdul, maybe.
This is for sure Julia Roberts, not Paul Abdul. Paul Abdul had
Elizabeth
straighter hair.
Berkley is the name you're trying to think of, Andy.
Apathy
No.
said Christian Bale was who I was thinking.
This is definitely not
Julia
Christian Bale.
Roberts. Julia Roberts, dude.
Jim
Look at the
Carrey
brows.
was, yeah, and then see, look how
Could be
Dainties
a-
has been.
Could be a Julia. Elizabeth Berkley.
Oh yeah, Delaine's got it too. Julia Roberts.
No,
So Sui's Julia Roberts. At least Steve-O's on board with me. There we go. Steve-O's on board with me. I got one
Bayhive.
chat member with me. I'm good.
That is not. Listen, Hive. That is not Beyonce.
Thank you, Steve-O. Thank you.
and like
I'm-
Beyonce said,
Helen-
that's Becky with the good hair.
Wasn't
That's
Helen
Beyonce.
Hunt blonde there?
It's
Well,
Apathy?
yeah, and
Latvia
she had more
from
pointy
Destiny's Child.
eyebrows.
Yeah. She had that little. Yeah.
The drop down, the sharp chink. Julia had the.
Helen Hunt was hot back then.
This is like Mystic Pizza. Julia Roberts here.
So
Twister
you're
Helen
sticking
Hunt,
with
maybe.
Elizabeth Berkley?
Yes.
Okay. And Sewer Rug, you're going with.
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
All right. And the correct answer is.
Julia fucking Roberts. Well done. Steve-O and Julia Roberts with a spray tan, maybe?
Apathy was right when
Yeah,
he
with
said
the
the
spray
psycho
tan.
guy from Batman, because that's clearly the Joker.
That is clearly the Joker. Clearly.
They should bring her back for the DC movies as the female Joker.
Don't do that. Nope.
Yes, do that. Do a female Joker with a male fucking Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Call him Harvard
Harold.
Quinn.
And it's the guy
Harold
it's,
Quinn,
no, it's
yeah.
fucking it's Stewart from fucking Letterkenny. All right. Oh no.
Oh,
Tom
come on.
Cruise.
Yeah, damn it.
No, Walsh it, guys. Brandon Walsh.
Tom
100%.
Cruise.
Who the fuck is
100%
Brandon
Tom
Walsh?
Cruise. This is Tom Cruise.
Brandon Walsh is a character's
This
name.
is like the
90210.
picture on Top Gun. Like
I don't
literally
have-
from the
This is Days of Thunder.
No.
or any of his fucking movie covers. Yeah, you got a
No.
point.
Do you remember Cruise's forehead? Do you
Apathy
like a
says
risky
Luke
business to
Perry.
me.
Luke Perry on the chat with that. Yeah.
No, that's not Luke Perry.
Yeah,
he
no,
had-
and
he had a
Steve-O,
pump.
I agree. Yeah.
He had a
Steve
pump.
was a
Luke
cheerleader.
Perry had this.
She
Well, Tom-
totally did until the rest of the face came
Brandon
out.
Walsh. I don't know his real name. Brandon Walsh. 9021798.
Luke Perry? Luke Perry, excuse me.
8675309.
I
Luke
got it.
Perry.
I got it.
V8 says
You
Luke
got
Perry
two
as well.
people for
Luke
Luke
Perry's
Perry
name
as
on
well.
90210 is Dylan McKay. So
Yeah, it's the other guy.
Oh my god.
Brandon Walsh.
Delane says Tom Cruise or Ralph Macchio.
Definitely not Ralph Macchio. The promo is the wrong way from
Oh,
I
Macchio.
like how she went with both ends of the spectrum, and we are good.
Let's just
Jackie,
say I
nailed
probably
that.
did pick something from Karate Kid 3.
Brandon Walsh.
I could be wrong, obviously, but I'm gonna say Brendan Fraser.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No.
I think he had bushier eyebrows, but you could be correct.
Brendan Fraser didn't have a fish out of water movie until The Mummy, I think. Like, yeah, that's all he knew how to play. It was
Kentucky's
like
got
Encino
my
Man, Blast from the Past. It was all like, I'm here, but I don't know anything about where I'm
Yeah.
at.
Blast from the Past was fucking good though.
Hey,
Well, yeah,
Kentucky's
Alicia
got my back,
Silverstone,
and that's
so-
what matters, okay?
Right.
Alicia Silverstone all damn day, dude.
Yeah. She almost made this list. I
Oh.
just thought that was gonna be too easy.
Does Matt mean Jason Priestley? Says V8. I think so.
I'm
think
talking about
he
the
He doesn't
guy
know
that
what he's
played
asking.
Brandon Walsh.
V8.
Okay, the guy that played Brandon Walsh. Jason Priestley. That's who I'm
It's
talking
crazy
about.
how like when you see him now, you're like, yeah, that guy looks sad. But back in the days, they're like, ooh, that's brooding.
That's what I'm talking about. I know my foreheads.
Why are you?
I know my foreheads. Cause
I was
I'm
so proud. I
winning.
didn't want to give him the real name because it was too, it was right there. But yes, Brandon Walsh, aka Jason Priestley, is
I
correct.
like your AKAs. That was good.
Well, shit.
You know what he did after his acting?
Church.
Ran an ice cream truck.
It's hard.
Closer than church.
Restaurant.
He became a race car driver.
Sure. Go fast.
Oh. Did he Priestley the gas fastly? Oh shit! Who is this?
Oh my gosh.
This is a challenge for sure.
No, it's not. I just don't know her name.
Fuck. That one white chick.
Yeah, but
And
narrow
that
it
is
down.
correct. No.
Shakira.
No. It was before Brittany Murphy. so
Ooh,
don't do
but
that
you're on
either.
to music. Jewel.
Christina Aguilera.
No, Applegate. Come on. No,
the
but it's
white
not even
girl.
her. It's the other one.
Christina Applegate.
It's not though. It's the other one.
Dua Lipa.
I keep wanting to say the word Melissa, but I don't think that's right at all.
Melissa Joan Hart.
Ooh.
Ronnie says Chucky.
Ooh.
It's not Chucky. They're ginger. That's
Is that
different.
Melissa Joan Hart? It could be.
Doja Cat.
Yeah,
But
that's
I was
what
also
gonna say, Reg.
thinking the girl from Clarissa Explains It All, but that's too vague.
Apathy
so yeah.
says Etheridge.
Gilligan Anderson.
Gillian Anderson, yeah.
Gillian.
Armia Suvari says Delane. Gillian Anderson.
Is that Clarissa Explains It
Mina
All?
Suvari. Clarissa Explains
Ooh.
It All is Melissa Joan Hart.
Mia
Okay, so I'm
Savari?
sticking with Melissa Joan Hart then.
All right, so we got one.
Amanda Bynes. No.
We're still waiting on the other two panelists to lock in and the chat to have an opportunity to guess. Jenna Jameson is great.
Yeah.
Bold
And we'll
choice,
identify
not
from
blonde
this.
enough. Definitely
Well,
not blonde
McCarthy.
enough.
Melissa McCarthy wasn't famous in the 90s and
Maybe it was Jenna's time of the month.
is it Gillian? or
I don't know. I
Gillian?
kind of want it to be Melissa Joan Hart, so I'm just going to lock in with Melissa Joan Hart.
Apple
When
bottom.
Tucky says
gate?
apple in parentheses bottom gate.
Apple bottom gate.
Boots with the fur.
All right.
Okay, Melissa Joan Hart.
What are you thinking, Snorkel?
I already locked in with Melissa Joan Hart just because I want it to be Melissa Joan Hart.
All right, and you agreeing with them as well?
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I
have
think
to.
we're all
don't have
wrong,
to.
but
I
just
think
want
maybe
it to be.
Christina Aguilera, honestly.
You mean Melissa McCarthy? I don't think so.
No,
She was
No,
around in the
absolutely
90s.
didn't.
yeah. But
Absolutely
no,
didn't.
we did not mean that.
I know
I
what I,
don't
meant.
think these
meant
two
what I
could be
said.
confused as either one, but
Hard to tell.
you guys did a phenomenal job.
Holy fuck, hell's
What
yeah.
a teenage witch, man. That's crazy.
What a teenage witch, yeah.
She
Also
was
hot.
an
in the
average girl
90s.
forever. She was great.
Yeah, just average.
Her until Boy Meets World.
She was
What's her
Topanga?
face?
Next two,
Topanga.
Topanga.
telling you
yeah.
right now, are really, really hard. Okay, so
Sure.
just
Oh
be aware.
no.
They are. You guys both know these people. If you don't, then you weren't alive in the '90s. But you guys both know who these people are. So here's our first one up.
Bring it.
Rob Schneider. I know who the fuck it is. I could see her fucking face, but I can't remember her fucking name.
Oh
Look,
my
is it
God.
Oprah?
No,
Oh my
no.
god.
Damn it, you got it. No.
Is it the wife from Martin?
No,
Uh-huh.
it's the best friend from fucking
Hey, Apathy had my second guess.
the fucking Queen Latifah is not a bad guess as apathy, but no, I think it's the best friend from Clueless, and I can't remember her name.
Oh no, because she had the crazy eyes.
That's why the eyes aren't in it.
Yeah, but that's not fair. And her eyebrows were different. I think it's.
Oh, that's
from-
Steve Buscemi with a crazy eye.
Here's
Yeah.
how close I'm gonna get. TV show Martin. She was on Martin. Finally.
Apathy says Turtle. Ronnie Jim says Queen Latifah.
Don't you have to say it like
Shanae.
Is that? Yeah, that was his
My
wife, right? Okay, Shanae. That's where I'm going.
Damn, Gina.
No, that's just what he would say to Gina.
Tiffany Turtle. Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
That he's trying to do Saved by the Bell.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lisa Turtle. Saved by the
Okay.
Bell.
Maria Sharapova.
Lisa Turtle. There he goes.
Stacy Dash, says Steve-O, and that's who I think I was thinking.
Mike D. Whose forehead is that? Final
what's
answer.
up, Mike D?
Mike
What's
D
up?
says, son of a bitch, just go off for it. Nothing much.
What do you call me? What do you call me?
Stacy Dash, says Delane.
Is it EY or just Y? They have a difference of opinion in spelling.
I think it's EY.
All right, all the panel members locked in.
Locked in.
Queen. Yep.
That's
Dano,
not
you
pretty
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh
Is
my
that
dear
exactly-
Jesus.
It's because I know that smile. Like, anytime I see,
What
I know
the-
that fucking face.
She
Look,
is the
okay,
most,
they're-
one of the most ageless actresses in Hollywood. She could play a teenager like into her 40s. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Just
her
maybe
skincare
lay off the
design is or
spray
how-
tan though.
That's not
Jesus,
spray tan. That's her natural
she's
skin.
black.
That is just
That was
lay
good.
off of it.
She's the whitest black girl. I swear to God. Like, she just has all of like the facial features of a
She
white
does have those eyes. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I
Yeah.
think she's Asian and black descent.
Is she? Okay.
Tiger Woods.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, she did all. I don't even know. I thought maybe we would look it up on the show because I'm wondering how old she was when she was in Clueless.
What was her
I wanna
name
say,
again?
Stacy Dash is
That's right.
is the correct name. Yeah. But I would bet she was probably in her mid to late 20s when she was doing.
She's
school.
57.
I'm 51.
Yeah, you.
As if.
Damn, Alicia Silverstone's only 47, which means she was 10 years older than Alicia Silverstone when they did that movie.
There
yeah,
you go.
playing a high school girl. Yeah.
That's
that
crazy. So
crazy?
she was definitely in her 20s already.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Late.
I'm betting late 20s because
Yeah.
I would say Alicia Silverstone had to be like 20. in
Yeah.
that. I mean, I don't know if that would actually tell you or not, but yeah. And it's like she went on for years like that. She was doing all these like roles where she was like this, and I'm like, she's got to be getting up there at some point in time. Like, is she Paul Rudding it? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. I guess she went super conservative, and she wrote a
She
book.
got canceled.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but
I think she was saying some ignorant stuff about like, well, whatever. We don't really get into that
Whatever.
kind of stuff here, but yeah, she was said some things that wasn't appreciated by a community of people.
I figured if I used the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I could use her. So
Yeah. No, I mean, like she.
we don't
she-
care about people getting canceled. Fuck that.
Yeah. So yeah, Stacey Dash.
Nice job, Vandal. You knew
Way to
who
go.
it was right away. So that I'm gonna give you props for that because I was like, if anybody on the panel is gonna know, it's gonna be the guy who likes Clueless. So
It's the
we're-
hair, it's the face.
Yeah.
Like she's the same person she was in 1997 or 4
But-
or whatever.
As far as things have gone so far, that is a serious Moorhead, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's got its
impressive.
own spotlight area.
I know what that's like. I got one of those too. So
That's a serious Moorhead right there. All right, and our last one of this particular game. Remember, it was the 90s.
that's not Carlton. I know you want to go straight to Carlton.
I'm just gonna go with Carlton now.
Carlton's not his real name anyway, so.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
gonna go
remember
with
his
Mike
real name.
Tyson.
Alonzo.
Rivera.
Let's see.
Not unusual.
I thought that was
It's
Geraldo.
the wrong thing.
No, that's the guy with the mustache that
What
gave
was
away the
Geraldo?
oil plans in
What was
Vietnam.
Geraldo's last name then?
Geraldo Rivera.
And this guy was Alonzo,
Mm-hmm.
his brother.
Nope.
Why can't they be brothers?
Because it's Mike Tyson.
It's not Mike Tyson.
It's Mike Tyson.
He had the wrinkles.
Delane says Denzel. Apathy says Apollo Creed. Ern
Ooh,
says
LeVar
LeVar Burton. Apathy says Kool-Aid Mo D. Or Cool Mo D. Sorry, I want some Kool-Aid.
Kumo D.
Yeah.
This was actors, not. Okay. Yep. Carlton.
I still think Mike Tyson maybe. Oh, or could we get some help, Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan with hair?
He had hair for a little bit, I think.
He had hair for a little bit. College though, not in 90s. Alfonso Ribeiro.
Ribeiro.
What do you think,
Ribeiro.
Snorkel? Did we ask you yet?
You know any of that?
Or is he
What'd you
frozen?
say, Snorkel?
Going with Alfonso Rivera.
I think Circle pulled the Cody.
All right. Wow, a lot of people going Alfonso.
Huh.
Malcolm Jamal Warner. That's not a bad guess.
We're feeling like I got it.
Yeah? Feeling like that? Well, we have to give this one to Delane.
Oh. So who?
I've let you down. I've let you
Oh,
down.
Denzel.
Chad.
That's not Denzel, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Whoa,
That's Denzel in the 90s.
he looks
Mother-
like Apathy said Will Smith question mark. He looks like Will Smith in fucking
Does.
4th of July or whatever. The Independence Day.
if I'm glad he got rid of that mustache.
The motherfucking mustache is 10 feet long. I mean,
I'm erasing his from the nose down. I could see it now. It does look like him. The mustache is strange, but if you just block it.
Kentucky
if you
Fried
bought-
Sausage.
Thank you,
right
thank you.
there,
Okay,
there's
now I see
Denzel
it, now I see
Washington,
it.
yeah.
Now I see it.
But
yeah.
then you add the mustache and it's no longer Denzel
Yeah,
Washington.
wait. Go back. No, bring
No,
it down.
Yeah,
Anthony.
Denzel,
My man.
not
Now I'm
Denzel.
confused.
The guy that
Go
plays
back
a
down.
cop in every movie that no one remembers.
Don't tickle it. Go back down. All right, it's
Denzel?
training day. It's
Why is
training
it
Training
so
day
hard?
right there. Boom.
All right. My man.
Actually, back in the time, my favorite Denzel movie from back in that era is Ricochet. It's great. He plays a cop, yes, and becomes like a district attorney and stuff like that. But the bad guy in that, and for the life of me, his name is escaping me at the moment, but it's a guy from like Harry and the Hendersons and Third Rock from the
John
Sun.
Lithgow?
John Lithgow. John Lithgow plays an incredible bad guy in the movie Ricochet. But it's him and Denzel Washington in that movie. It's really
He's a
good.
sick bad guy in Dexter too. He's just bad.
That was way before Passenger 57. Well, since he wasn't in that movie, I understand. This is not Wesley Snipes. Believe
Mike
it or
D
not.
says Dirty Sanchez.
When Denzel was playing Blade, was he like, I'm gonna get these bad guys? Or like, is that
I don't know, but he
Denzel
needs to pay his taxes. One of the two.
That was Westminster Pipes.
Mike D's answer is the best so far.
Yeah, Dirty Sanchez. All right, so we got one more segment. I'm gonna toss it up here for you, and we'll explain
Thank you,
it.
Steve-O.
Steve says it's gonna say Ricochet. Yeah, nice. It's called Pay to Play. I'll explain it after the buzzer. So I went through and I found some nostalgic stuff from the 90s that I know most of a lot of our chat members probably were a little bit older at the time, so they probably didn't buy it. They probably had a younger brother or something, neighbor kid that had this stuff. So basically, I'm going to toss some stuff up on screen that are from the 90s, and you're going to guess which one was more expensive.
What? I don't get any credit for coming up with the name?
Oh, and
Sorry.
yeah, Anthony came up
Going
with the
on.
name.
It's fine.
So
It's fine.
yesterday, I was, or was it yesterday? Day before yesterday?
Day
I
before
can't
yesterday,
remember.
yeah.
Day before yesterday. Yeah, I tried it early. No, I was putting this together. I couldn't think of a fucking name for this. I was like, God, what the fuck can I call this? Like, I have no idea. And then Anthony gave me a couple options, but Pay to Play is best. Because if you guys know what Pay to Play is, you've never been on Craigslist. So anyways, I'm going to toss some pictures up on screen. You guys are going to guess which one was more expensive. And then whoever wins, because you don't get nothing.
Oh, more expensive, huh?
Or, yeah, which one costs more?
I got you. Yeah. No, I'm hip.
Same thing.
I didn't know how this game was, if we were going to have to like guess the price or
Larger
how this
price.
is going to go. So
All right, so I'm tossing it up on screen now. It'll pop up for you guys shortly. But when you do see it, we have a pair of moon shoes on the left and a Furby on the right.
Oh,
ooh, like the bouncy moon shoes?
Yeah, like the original
Yeah.
ones that had the shock springs in them. That that literally like you just sink to the ground. You didn't like get any air. You know?
I'm feeling very.
Actually
very
looking through
confident.
Amazon for a giveaway for the show, and I saw these on there. So yeah, this is cool.
Very
B8
confident.
says,
on
do I
this.
get credit for coming up with twink dongs and breaking the whole crew? You don't get to have credit for bringing up the twink dongs because you take the twink dongs.
Yeah, that's a give and take. I spent a lot of time in Toys R Us in the 90s. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
Really confident in this game.
I think I'm gonna make a shirt that says Twink Dongs though, but thank you for that.
Please don't.
When Tucky Shine's our first bet with the Furby, saying the Furby is more expensive. And I don't know if you
I
guys
think
remember.
Ern was the first bet with moon shoes.
Oh, I think he just said moon shoes to say moon shoes, but yeah, you're probably right. That's hard. Delayed says
Is it?
moon
Can we
shoes.
see it?
Stevo says Furbies are fucking terrifying. Yes, they are. Ronnie Jim says moon shoes were more expensive. And Furbies, if you guys were around back then, I'm sure most of us have been at least alive at that point. A lot of people said they were possessed by the devil because what they would do is they had a little IR thing in the forehead. That's what that little triangle shaped thing is, or whatever. And so it tracks movement and heat signatures and shit like that. So when you do certain things, it would turn on. But they used to have this thing that was I'm gonna come on at 2 a.m. when no one's in the room, start being like, "Feed me, Furby, Furby, happy."
I had a dying one in the
I guess they
backyard.
were part of the Illuminati. So
I
Yeah.
had a dying one in the backyard with the rain going on it. I have the video.
now we're
clip
looking
somewhere.
at actual retail price and not the big marked up price because you couldn't get a Furby for Christmas kind of situation.
Retail price.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Retail.
V8 says send it to Nick and Furby. Steve says
I'm actually going with Delane. I'm going moon shoes. I think moon shoes are more expensive.
Yeah,
Delane
moon.
says he rolled her ankle just looking at these shoes. Steve-O says they remind me of those creatures that take off their heads in Labyrinth. Steve-O says don't look up Ern says Steve-O, don't look up Furby organ on YouTube. Yeah, don't look that up.
I'll do it right now. We'll see what happens.
But yeah. So Snorkel.
Moon shoes. I called moon shoes about the same time Ern called moon shoes.
All right. Rug.
Moon shoes.
Anthony.
Moon shoes.
All right. The actual product prices are $39 for the moon shoes and $35 for the Furby.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
That's close though. That was closer than I thought it would be.
One for
Furby
one.
seems like a $29.99 item to me, but
Yeah.
One for one. One for one.
So you were close, V8. He said Furby was $39 and the moon shoes are $29. So the next thing I'm going to have up for you guys is a Stretch Armstrong on the left and a Bop It on the right.
Ooh, a Bop It was almost the prize as well.
Because Stretch
All
is more
these items are
expensive.
still pretty much available on Amazon, guys.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling nostalgic,
When you compare
No,
Stretch,
I can't think of a Stretch Armstrong now without thinking of this story that Vandal told us. It makes me a little sad.
Yeah.
It really
doesn't
does.
goof out.
Like I can just see this little kid. It's the best thing
Yeah.
he's ever had in his whole life, and it is just like this melted mass of gross.
It looked like serum fluid from your skin. Ronnie Jim says the Bop It. Kentucky Shine says, what a ripoff for those shoes. Yeah, they were a ripoff. You literally just sank in them, and then they gave you back problems. You got scoliosis from wearing moon shoes to 7-Eleven to get a Slurpee, Bop It by like $5, says V8. Ronnie Jim says Bop It. Kentucky Shine says, fuck yeah, Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch is
have
more
it by,
expensive than like GI Joe.
$20, man. Like
Ernst-
Bop It was expensive.
Yeah. Ern says, I didn't have Stretch. I got Vacman, the bad guy. I didn't know there was a bad guy, Stretch Armstrong.
There was,
And
yeah.
I gotta tell you, like that just seems like what I came from, like white trash shit. That sounds white trash to me. Like, you know what? We're gonna get you a toy, but you're not gonna enjoy it. We're gonna get you the guy no one fucking knows. Here, Vacman, enjoy it, kid. Like
That's like from Jingle All the Way. They had plenty of Busters.
Yeah.
Nobody wants Buster.
or the Puerto Rican Turbo Man. Delane says, boo, it was like 19. I feel like Stretch was like 20 plus something, so she's going Stretch. Steve-O says, bop it. Anthony, are you going to bop it or stretch it?
I'm going Bop It because an electronic item, but this would be a great one to fool us on. So I'm going to say that I'm going to preface it with that, but I'm going to go Bop.
I'm going to go Stretch.
Stretch. All right. Stretch in the sewers.
Yep.
Snorky.
I already said Bop It.
Stretch.
Wait
God
till you're
damn,
called
man.
on before you say anything.
Yeah. And Ern says exactly, Vandal. See, Ern knows what I'm talking about. The actual price are $29 for the Stretch, $16 for the Bop It.
Damn.
Oh shit! Damn.
Dude, that's a good one to get us on for sure.
Because I remember him being on the shelf and looking at the WWF wrestlers that I already had and the GI Joes I already had, and then I'd want Stretch it and be like, oh fuck, that's like 4 times the price of the toys I was allowed to get. So nope, couldn't break that with a hammer. fucking gone.
Yeah. And so I got 2 more sets for you. The first, next one up, sorry, is the Super Soaker on the top right, and the Sock'em. I call them Sock'em Boppers, but I guess they're called Soccer Boppers. They were the big
Blow-up
air-filled
punching bag
boxing
things,
gloves.
yeah.
Dude, these things were like, don't get me wrong, like the 90s were fucking violent, man. And I get it, like the 70s and shit, you guys didn't have car seats, you had metal things where babies could hang out of windows. I get that, but the 90s were pure like guns and violence. Like you tortured a guy, you bop something, so you beat it to death. You know, you gave yourself scoliosis, the fur became alive, and then you got these fucking air-filled fucking boxing gloves. You always hurt your little brother, and then when your mom came around the corner, you're like, shh, I'll give you my Lego. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. It's okay, you know. And then Super Soaker, you filled up with pee, you know, and he drove by in a scooter that had real wheels before Razor scooters, you know, and he sprayed people. But yeah, maybe just me. I don't know. V8 says the Walmart version was Expander Charlie horse.
Oh my god.
Ben says Super Soaker. Those were expensive as hell. Delane says Super Soaker. Ern says he thinks he had that exact Super Soaker. And V8 says which Super Soaker? XP100, I guess. That's what it says on there.
Yeah, the XP100, one of the OG Super Soakers. Super Soakers?
Oh, I think
You guys
that's what
remember
we should
Soccer
have.
Boppers? Soccer Boppers were on TV. It was like a TV thing first, and then it came in the store. So that helps my opinion.
Back when that was a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
V8 says I want the
Order
iPop
now,
and Super Soaker.
$19.99.
So
If you
my
order the
younger
next 15
brother
minutes,
had
you
a
get a second set.
yeah. My younger brother had that. We had different dads, right? So he had a second set of family. Ronnie Jim says the boppers are more expensive, and so of course, you know, they took him like, you know, they'll go shopping and buy him nice stuff. So one year he came back home from visiting Auntie and Uncle John, you know, and all that shit, and he had the backpack Super Soaker, where it was literally just like a reservoir for a fucking water cooler, you know, and it had a hose to a big ass fucking thing where you just pull it and it fills up, sucks the water in, you know, and you push it, you know, so the harder you push, the harder, you know, the more pressure you got. And
Yeah.
we made this girl one time pop her fucking eyelid open and her fucking busted up eye vessel because we shot her in the face with it. But nothing compared to what we did with them sock and
And then you
boppers.
took her to Kmart to get a pregnancy test?
Yeah, basically. Anthony, are you betting on the Super Soaker or are you say on the sock and boppers?
Since I'm really good at these games, and I'm not, I just remember the soakers being an expensive thing. I'm going Soaker.
All right, Soaker. Let's see. You can take the back reservoir off the 100 and connect the hose. Yep, you sure could, Steve-O. Mikey says Super Soaker, gasoline, and a lighter. And then Steve-O also said he remembered saving up $100 when he was a kid to buy one. Snorkel.
I'm going with Super Soaker for the same
All
reason that somebody put that it was those things were expensive as shit back then. Yeah.
And then sewer rug. How much are you gonna pay to clean out drains with these? Either punch the shit or spray the shit.
I'm gonna punch the shit. I'm gonna punch the shit out.
All right, sock
I'm
and
gonna push
boppers.
punch.
So the prices are $19 for the Super Soaker, $12 for the sock and boppers.
Woo!
Hells yeah, there we go.
Wow.
I honestly, I thought you were going to be right there, Suey.
I just remember it was as seen on TV, and then it came into
You're
the
right.
store. Yeah, that normally means jack up the price.
Operators are standing by.
Yeah. Please call now, 800. Have your parents call. That's what the
Yeah.
caption would say. Have your parents call in. You don't fuck with us, kid. I don't want to hear you
Give
again.
your mom's purse and take out about $40.
Give me the check number on your
Steve
account.
said if he didn't save up $100, he was for the 100 Super Soaker. Ronnie Jim says him and his friends filled them with vodka and drink at the swim park.
I love
you get
that
that
show is full of nothing but degenerates.
Yeah.
This is good.
And
So
you get that vodka and plastic taste, you know, because they all had that plastic. Because like every one of us is drinking out of our Super Soaker, you know, like if you had one.
I think Sewer Rug was too young. I think he's the only one that hasn't.
Yeah, but
what?
I was too old. I was
drink
past
out of a Super Soaker.
Oh yeah, I drank out of the hose too. You
Yeah.
wait till it got cold. Oh,
Not
nice.
water.
It says it figures Matt was a poop puncher.
I wasn't a childhood alcoholic, so I really don't know.
Get
I
it
was
out
a
of the way.
childhood alcoholic. I'm still a childhood alcoholic.
Delane says I wouldn't blink twice to drop in $20 on snacks, but back then that was crazy expensive. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
I remember back I was like 15 and I did like a construction job, right, where I just held a water hose and I sprayed down dirt so that it wouldn't, pop up while the guy drove like the backhoe on it, or whatever. I got paid $100 for 3 days and I was like, this is the most money I've ever fucking had. Like, yeah. And I just stood outside in the sun all day getting sunburnt going. And then I didn't even do that right.
Trailer
somehow.
park rich? Is that what you call that?
Basically, yeah, dude. I had all the hot Cheetos. All the girls
Sunflower
with 4
seeds all
teeth came
around.
over. Yeah. But yeah, that's the show. Fuck you guys. No. So that's it. I'm gonna start typing
V8
stuff in
had
the chat.
fire extinguishers. Damn.
Yeah, V8 says we're so poor we're still on fire extinguishers filled with water.
We didn't even have fire extinguishers.
I didn't even have water. No kidding.
Right?
Depending on the month,
Yeah. Ben says I had those 2 V8. They ruled. Yeah. So yeah, that's the show. I'm gonna let chat go ahead. The panel. Say some things to you beautiful people, and then I'll say some things to you, type some stuff in the chat, and then we can get going. I gotta fight a bunch of middle-aged people at 1 a.m. in my game, so
Get to it.
yeah. So anyway, Snorkel.
Yeah, but it's like 8:30 where he lives. It's still
Yeah, what's the weather like in Oregon right now?
It's 9:41.
What's the weather like in Oregon right now?
Yeah, Snorkel.
Slightly cold. Nice. Little rain. Chat, you were awesome. Absolutely enjoyed you being here. Love you guys very much. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And on to Sewer Rock.
That was the longest we've ever gotten.
Yeah, that was impressive. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. This is Sewer Rug signing off from the Friday Fallout, where we dove deep into the catastrophes of the 90s. Catch you on the flip side. Stay totally rad. On to you, Anthony.
Thanks. Well, Chad, thank you so much for coming by. I hope you guys enjoyed a fun little 90s throwback show. It seems like everybody was involved tonight, so that's it's always a good sign. I had a great time. If you want to get in touch with me, you can always catch me over on Instagram at I'm_Anthony Ramella. 420 is just around the corner, so use code SHEDTIME at rogueshop.com to get all of your THC and CBD needs fulfilled. We actually are selling some fantastic flower over there that's the real stuff, just it's federally legal, and as soon as you light it, you're good to go. So definitely check that out. And last but not least, if you do have some time, swing on over to Oink Squad and look around and don't buy anything, because that's kind of what goes on over there. So I had a great time this evening. It's always fun. Well, we'll have something for you guys next week. We won't know what it is until maybe a little later on this evening, but that's the way things go around here. But we hope you guys always have fun when you come here, and if you don't, then stop coming here. Anyway, Vandal, take us on home, buddy.
Delayed says if that's the price, you can absolutely have a V8. And he said, can you get some purple nurple? I think he means the strain. Anyways, chat.
No, he means my liquid, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah, that too.
It's fine, though. It's fine.
Yeah. Grim Green talked about it. Anyways, it's been a beautiful show. It's been a wonderful show. We did a little trip down memory lane, It was a good one. I didn't laugh and make jokes about my mom, doing something to a guy or something. But I guess we're here now. No. Anyways, it's been a great night. I hope you guys had a great night. I know you guys had a great night. You're still here. There's like 8. You guys are fucking weird. No, we love you guys. You're amazing. We'll be back next week. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do, because guess what? I'm going to ask Anthony about it Wednesday. We're going to talk about it right after this.
I won't be back next week.
Yeah, Sewer Rug won't be back, so it's going to be a great show. We'll see
So
you
don't
guys.
talk about me while I'm not here. Okay?
Yeah, we won't talk about Sewer Rug at all, ever.
Thank you.
Or let
We'll
him.
totally talk about Sewer Rug.
Yeah.
His
gonna be here,
dog's
so don't
gonna
talk
make
about
a
me.
guest appearance.
And
Just
he doesn't
chat.
know it yet, but Snorkel's not coming back either. It's going to be Anthony and Vandal show. So no.
The Anthony and Vandal hour, you guys will enjoy
Back
the
to the
hell out
old
of it.
days.
Don't talk about me while I'm not
Sheep
here.
were scared.
Yeah. But no, we'll be back. We'll let you know what's up. We'll post some stuff, do some things. We'll see you next week. We didn't do it this week. Dirty drawing next week. I don't know. Look forward to it. Show us your dick. Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.
Won't be here. That's it.